It finally happened. Meghan Markle's carefully crafted image crumbled once again, this time on one of Britain's most popular stages. During a recent taping of the Graham Norton Show, the Duchess of Sussex became the target of open ridicule, when Norton, in his signature witty yet sharp style, mocked her widely publicized, homemade strawberry spread. The audience erupted in laughter, but Meghan's face reportedly tightened instantly. The humiliation was unmistakable. For someone obsessed with controlling every detail of her brand, this public takedown was nothing short of a disaster. What made Norton's ridicule sting even harder was how effortlessly he highlighted what so many already think. Meghan's endless attempts at reinvention often come off as forced, shallow, and painfully self-promotional. The strawberry spread, which she had previously paraded in front of cameras as though it were a groundbreaking creation, was reduced to little more than a cheap publicity stunt in Norton's eyes, and the audience clearly agreed. The laughter wasn't with her. It was at her. That distinction is what makes this episode so damning. For years, Meghan has tried to project herself as a polished humanitarian, an innovator, and even a lifestyle guru. Yet time and time again, the reality betrays her narrative. Norton's takedown underscored the glaring truth. Beneath the glossy PR, her efforts often appear shallow and insincere. Something as trivial as a strawberry spread wouldn't normally make headlines, but when Meghan insists on making it part of her brand story, she exposes herself to scrutiny, and in this case, open ridicule. This was not just about strawberries. It was about credibility. When a public figure constantly forces their way into conversations, trying to market ordinary things as extraordinary, it erodes trust. Graham Norton simply held up a mirror, and what reflected back was an image of a woman desperate to stay relevant, even if it meant clinging to something as trivial as a fruit spread. The audience's laughter became symbolic of the public's growing fatigue with her attempts to manufacture significance where there is none. Meghan's critics have long argued that she thrives on performance rather than authenticity, and this incident perfectly validates that perspective. What should have been brushed off as a light-hearted jab turned into a glaring exposure of her weakness. She takes herself far too seriously. Norton's sharp ridicule punctured the self-importance she wraps around even the smallest details of her life. Instead of laughing it off, Meghan visibly bristled, proving once again how fragile her carefully constructed image truly is. If anything, Norton did what many in Hollywood and the UK entertainment world whisper behind closed doors but rarely say out loud. His mockery carried weight because it echoed a sentiment already bubbling beneath the surface. Meghan Markle is out of touch, trying too hard, and the cracks in her persona are widening for all to see. And when a global platform like the Graham Norton Show becomes the stage for such exposure, it's impossible to dismiss. The strawberry spread fiasco may sound trivial, but its impact is not. It highlighted how every move Meghan makes, even the smallest, is scrutinized for authenticity. And once again, she failed the test. Graham Norton's ridicule was not just comedy. It was cultural commentary. It was the public calling out the absurdity of a woman who continuously places herself at the center of attention, only to collapse under the weight of her own self-promotion.